Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're gonna talk about Lake Lanier, the haunted lake, claiming another life. Yes guys, you heard that correctly. A man died from electrocution on Sunday after jumping into Lake Lanier to have a swim. Now, Lake Lanier has a history of being haunted. Weird, questionable things happens there repeatedly, consistently, and those who escape those weird events, they are normally considered to be truly lucky. Lake Lanier has claimed over 700 lives, and I'm not kidding you. It is known as the deadliest body of water in the U.S. history since 1956, because the reality is Lake Lanier, it's a black owned community back in the days, so it's seen as haunted, and I believe it is, because what happened is that a white woman was found unalive, and back in the day, black people, you're guilty, you're just guilty because of the color of your skin, something like Emil Till, right? So a black woman was found near this community in Georgia, and what they did, they went on a rampage and they deleted everyone. Only a few people were able to flee that area. And, they had businesses, farms, their cemetery, their church. But once they deleted as many black people as they could, what they did to ensure that no one ever returned home was to flood the area and name it Lake Lanier, where it became a man-made reservoir, and it was open to the public in 1956, and it started gain the reputation of one of the deadliest bodies of water in the United States. Now, what had happened is that this gentleman went swimming on Sunday, right? When he went swimming, they said that he was there crying for help because, something was causing him to be electrocuted in the water. His name is Thomas Milner, right? So someone jumped in, tried to save him, but they felt a shocking effect. So that person, they got out of the water. They tried to get a ladder down to help him. Seems as though where he was, the electricity was so strong they couldn't do anything to help him. But there's a lodge, that was on the water, and they had to unplug the electricity, then go back into the water to rescue Thomas Milner. By the time they tried to rescue him, do CPR, he was already dead, right? So, they did try, but unfortunately, they're saying that this man was electrocuted from an unknown source. But the person that jumped in to save him, they said that they felt a burning sensation in the water, realizing that it was an electrical shock from the unknown source, right? Then they swam back to shore and switched off the electrical power box that was on, I forgot what it is called, but these homes that floats on water. The person swam back to it, turned off the electrical box, and they got back into the water, and they were unsuccessful to save Thomas. So as such, this has been spreading like wildfire since then. It was just a few days ago that we spoke about Usher's ex, Tamika Foster, right? And she had started a petition to have Lake Lanier drained, clean, and the necessary protocols put in place in order for people to use Lake Lanier safely. But even then, people were saying that it's not going to work. The lake is just haunted, because if you are not aware, Usher's ex-wife, Tamika, her son had died after being hit by a jet ski that a relative was driving or riding at the time. So, she has been taking her time to, well, adjust, because when you lose a child, healing is not something that just happens overnight, but as time passes, you learn to adjust, right? And move on. So she started a petition to have the lake drained, clean, and restored, right? But many people, said that it's not gonna work. We know also that change.org petition really ever does work. And whenever a lake or something like that has been started in the manner in which it did, because this was basically to ruin and to punish Black people, I very much doubt that it's going to be that easy for them to, drain the lake, clean it up, relocate those human remains, because there's still grief beneath there, slaves who were buried there. Well, at the time, they were free people, right? I do believe that it's going to take a lot of work, and people are going to have to submit a lot of evidence of, suspicious or what they would call supernatural activities for the court to say, okay, let's drain Lake Lanier, let's relocate whatever human remains are remaining, and then let's have some protocols in place and have the lake restored. I do believe it's not going to happen. And there's even evidence of divers, those expert divers, because they cannot just have any random individual diving deep down in Lake Lanier. You have to be an expert. They have seen things in Lake Lanier that they've said that they've never seen anywhere else in all their years of, diving in deep waters. And it was so shocking, so horrifying, that some divers vow never to go back to Lake Lanier. So that by itself should tell you that that lake is in fact haunted. Now, many people may say, something from that power box leaked into the water, which I definitely believe. But how did it just happen like that? That is a part that the police are currently investigating. Now, guys, that's all I have to say about that. I just wanted to provide you guys with this information because it was just like a week or two ago that we did a video on Lake Lanier saying that it's the haunted lake. People keep losing their lives there. People keep going there. And here we are today again talking about another individual who have lost their life. Let me know what your thoughts are, and while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share if you care, and see you all later. Bye guys.